Hello, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Sword of the Lord. I wanted to start out today doing my first video. I wanted to recall a dream I had just a few days ago. It's the first prophetic dream that I've ever had in all the years that I've been alive. So to me, that's a sign, confirmation that it's time for my ministry to begin. I wanted to begin by reading Joel 2:28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. So this is my first dream that I had. It was a very short dream. And basically all I saw in the dream was I saw different scenes, it seemed like around the country about, freeways and expressways and things like that where you see a lot of traffic. And in the dream, I was on a freeway myself in my car, and the traffic in front of me, it started slowing down. And then as I glanced over to the freeway running the other way, with the traffic going the other way, I saw all the cars over on the other side of the road slowing down too. And I wondered what was going on. I was looking around to see if there had been an accident, or maybe there was some construction or something coming up or whatever. But I couldn't see anything that would cause the traffic to slow down. So something told me to turn on the radio to try to find out what was going on. When I turned on the radio to find out what was going on the radio, they were talking about the fact that the government had declared a national emergency declaration or something for the whole country or something, and that they were going to treat this emergency declaration period of time kind of like a holiday, where everything would be slowing down and stores would be closed, and so it would kind of be like a holiday. The one thing that I didn't find out in the dream that I had, I didn't find out the reason why that the emergency had taken place. Like what was the cause of the emergency? That was never revealed to me. And now I noticed that, I had the dream about 4 or 5 days ago, and I noticed that just the other day that Donald Trump had declared like a national emergency situation for the country or something on one of his presidential mandates, declarations, or whatever. So, but this thing here, I prayed about it or something. It was like it didn't happen that long ago, my dream, and I wondered if this wasn't the thing that I was dreaming about. But I was assured that, my dream and the thing I was shown is not the same declaration of a national emergency. The thing that I was shown by the Lord is going to be a separate situation, and I feel like this is more likely going to take place in the year of 2018. And when I came out of the dream and I was praying about it, the only other information that I got, I never did find out what the cause of the emergency was. I'm going to assume that it must have been a big natural disaster, something of a big magnitude or something that would cause our government to do something like that, to shut something down. And the thing that I got, I was told by the Lord to read when I did the video on the stream. I was told by the Lord to read the 24th chapter of the book of Isaiah, which I'm going to start reading right now. And maybe that will give us a clue as to what this emergency is about. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. And it shall be as with the people so with the priest, as with the servant, so with the master, as with the maid, so with the mistress, and as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, and as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. The land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for the Lord hath spoken this word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate thereof. The inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh, the mirth of tabrets ceaseth, and noise of them that rejoiceth endeth. The joy of the hearth ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, and no man may come in. There is a crying for the wine in the streets, all joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone, and the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. When thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be a shaking of the olive tree, and as the gleaning grapes when the vintage is done. They shall lift up their voice, they shall sing for the majesty of the Lord, they shall cry aloud from the sea. Wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fires, even the names of the Lord God of Israel in the isles of the sea. From the uttermost part of the earth we have heard songs, even glory to the righteous. But I said, my leanness, woe unto me. The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously with, very treacherously. Fear and the pit and the snare are upon thee, O inhabitants of the earth. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. The earth is utterly broken down, the earth is clean dissolved, the earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall rule to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall, and it shall not rise again. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners that gather in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days they shall be visited. Then the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, and the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion, and in Jerusalem, and before the ancients gloriously. And that finishes Isaiah 24. So, I don't know what the emergency situation will be, but I felt after I woke up from the dream that this situation is going to be soon. We don't have long to wait on it. This is, as I said, my first video that I've done on YouTube. I hope that you get something out of this message, and I'd ask that hopefully that you'll subscribe to my channel, and I'll be on with further videos very soon, because I have this calling. I've waited a long time to get started on doing this, and I feel like that when I had the dream, because it's the first time that I've ever had a dream in my life, I feel like that's confirmation that it's time to begin. Thanks for watching, and God bless everyone, and I'll see you soon.